What up? What up? It's your boy Puss in Boots, man. Y'all know what time it is because y'all know what day it is. I ain't even gonna say it this time. Y'all gonna say it for me. I'm gonna just put the words up on the screen and then y'all say it. I'm watching you. Y'all say that shite. And we are back with a new game for Weird Game Wednesday. The name of this game is called Trolley Problem Inc. I think Trolley Problem Inc. Dyslexic font, is that a thing? Really? Well, I be reading like I got dyslexia periodically. Shoot, maybe I should turn that on. I wonder if it'll help. Okay, yeah, here we go. Trolley Problem Inc. This game was suggested by Gladius9, I believe is the name, Gladius9. So shout out to you, Gladius9. We will see if this game will get you put in the timeout for a leap year. If you're new to the channel and or new to Weird Game Wednesday, first of all, thank you for stopping by on the best day of the week, which is Weird Game Wednesday. Second of all, Weird Game Wednesday is when you all suggest me games that are weird, odd, perverse sometimes, obscure, yeah, that's a good word. Sometimes they are trash and garbage. If you do suggest a game that is trash, you will get put in the timeout. I didn't make up the rules. I just follow. Anyway, that is when y'all suggest me games down in the comments below of this video. I'll take a look at the game. If it looks weird, obscure, perverse, odd enough, I will give it a shot, play it on the channel, and I will give you a shout out in the video. So, if you have a suggestion for Weird Game Wednesday, man, go ahead and put it down in the comments below, or you can tweet them at me. Tweet them at me at Laid Down Games. I'll put it up on the screen right there because I know some of y'all may not comment on here much. I can tell by how many people actually view my videos versus how many likes I get and versus how many comments I get. So if y'all have a Twitter, yeah, follow me on Twitter, Lay It Down Games. And yeah, send me a suggestion for Weird Game Wednesday or Scary Game Friday. This intro has gone long enough. Let's get to the gameplay. So I was gonna read the description of this game before we got to it. So the description says, it's right over here. I'm gonna read it. It says, Trolley Problem Inc. is a darkly comedic narrative game based on real-world philosophical papers, in which you are asked to make a series of impossible choices from two awful answers. Wrestle with your moral compass, decide the fate of millions, and compare your choices with the rest of the world. Sounds fun to me.
The following game contains adult themes. It does not contain
this
explicit language, sexual content,
Okay.
horror, or show violence.
Good.
Choices matter, so please take your time. Player discretion is still advised.
I'm sure my choices
Please
don't
sign
matter.
your
The
name below,
signature is in no way
showing you
binding or
understand
used.
and agree to endorse
Alright.
every decision you make.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and sign that. Look, I'm gonna use my cursive. We're gonna sign it, puss. That it looks like Russ or Riss.
Actions speak louder than words.
Okay.
Welcome to Trolley Problem Inc.
It is Trolley
Founded
Problem.
to help people travel
turn it
safely
up.
across the nation.
Uh-huh.
All our employees must show 3 core values.
Okay.
Responsibility, integrity, and respect.
Okay.
With that
I like
in
that.
mind, let's start your training.
Let's start the training then.
There's a runaway trolley barreling down the railway tracks. On the tracks are 5 people unable to move.
Okay.
You're next to a lever. If you pull this lever, the trolley will switch to a different set of tracks.
Okay.
However, you notice there is a person on the other track.
This one here.
What do you do?
I
I guess you're right. The more people who die, the better.
am going to pull the lever. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to pull the lever. She gonna say something like it kills the president or something, and then the whole nation goes into disarray.
Usually we don't expect candidates to kill someone on their first day.
Well, here we are.
But we'll give you the benefit of the doubt on this one. Just think a little more before acting next time.
I thought long enough and you rushed me. Damn it. What does this say? Today, people killed 1. Total people killed. You agree with 72.29% of players worldwide. You agree with Red Graves. Total agreement on who the hell is Reed Graves? All right, next question.
If it ain't broke,
That was easy.
don't fix it.
That was easy. I'm about to settle in my chair. You know what I
This
mean?
test will focus on the first principle, responsibility.
Okay.
Here's Polly. She's 5 years old.
Years old.
While she loves to play in the sand with her dolls, she dreams of looking after the world. Polly's destiny is to grow up to be a great doctor.
Oh.
More of us should take a leaf out of her book.
Okay. I was about to say she 5 and want to take care of the damn world. How?
A trolley is heading towards another 5 people.
You're
next to a lever.
Okay.
If you pull this lever, the trolley will derail and descend down a hill heading for the park's sandpit.
Okay.
You notice that Polly is in the sandpit, sculpting her dream hospital.
So that's
What do you do?
so they like add to it. Okay, so
Are you not saving them just because they aren't as cute as Polly?
hey, will you relax? You know, I wonder if I did nothing. You know what I
the 5 are
mean?
children. Or maybe all of them.
It's better 1 than 5. That's terrible. That is terrible. And I got an achievement for it. Oh, that's terrible. That is awful.
That is an odd take on being responsible. The dictionary definition, to be the primary cause of something and so able to be blamed or credited for it. Are you to blame for the death of a young girl?
Apparently so.
The end justifies the means.
Hey, how would y'all answer these questions, by the way?
The key to this test is
Put it down in
integrity.
the comments below.
This is Tyrone. He is a 30-year-old secretary
Why
at a
they put
law
this
firm
picture of him,
who
though?
enjoys binge-watching crime shows. Tyrone is a very large man.
Obviously.
You don't really know anything else about him, apart from the fact that he has a severe phobia of trains.
Why they got to point out? I mean, I was about to say why they got to. Damn, he got hair on his shoulders and neck, back, and everything. Okay, here we go.
Now we're upping the ante.
Got you.
You are on a bridge with Tyrone, watching a trolley speeding towards 5 people again.
Okay, me and Tyrone.
You can only stop it by deliberately pushing Tyrone off the bridge, blocking its path. Do you push Tyrone off the bridge? Or let the train hit 5 people?
I feel like
821 million people are starving in the world.
I can't. Man, I can't. I couldn't just like push somebody off the train
Tyrone
like that.
will thank
Besides,
you.
he's a
planning to
large man. He
binge-watch
probably
a lot
wouldn't
this
anyway.
week.
Like I would feel like a real murderer then.
But I've just seen an ambulance arrive. I believe Tyrone has just had a heart attack due to the stress of it all.
Oh, that's too bad. Damn, I just killed 5. Ooh, boy, my body count is going up. Okay.
It seems we've run out of resources to continue your testing. I'm going to need you to go and grab some mannequins.
Okay.
You will need to take the
Mannequins.
next trolley, so don't get distracted by that dog. The trolley leaves in 1 minute. There's a dying dog down on the tracks. No trolleys will use that line today, so the dog will not be hit.
Got you.
You're in a rush. Do you kill the dog, putting it out of its misery, or leave it to die, cold and alone?
I couldn't, you know what I mean? Just like deliberately run the dog over. I feel bad. I bet some of y'all be like, man, run his ass over. He gonna die
When you
anyway.
respect something, you're meant to care about its feelings and wishes. Instead, you just left it there to die.
Yeah, it was gonna die anyway. It was gonna die anyway.
If you play with fire, you'll get burned. Oh, great. I've just heard those kids are back. They keep sneaking down onto the tracks.
Okay.
With all the training from this week, you should be able to decide a straightforward outcome for these reprobates. Just remember,
Reprobates?
respect, responsibility, and integrity.
Why she call them reprobates? That's kind of messed up.
5 trespassers have snuck
Trespassers?
down onto the trolley line, even though signs warn them of the dangers. The trolley is currently heading for a co-worker. Do you let your co-worker die, or sacrifice the delinquents?
I mean, this co-worker's probably an ass, so we're gonna go ahead and let him. I ain't gonna just kill 5 kids. What I look like?
Over co-workers, then.
I guess you value criminals over co-workers. Hey, that's hilarious. That is too funny. Is that messed up that I would let my co-worker die? They're probably a
Killed
jerk.
co-worker.
Uh-huh.
All right, then, I guess your results for the first week are in. I'll run these up the flagpole and see what the suits upstairs think.
My coworker probably old. He probably lived his life. He didn't live the good life. Let him go. You know
Dear
what I mean?
sir or madam, we have been following your exemplar practice this week at Trolley Problem, Inc.
Okay.
And would like to thank you for your hard work.
Am I fired
especially
already?
when some challenging decisions had to be made. We would like to invite you to take employment at the Trolley Health Corporation,
Okay.
THC.
THC.
This is a prestigious
That's
position
funny.
and was created to help keep the public safe through all walks of life.
Okay. Well, how much does it pay? Send me an offer letter. Yeah.
The best laid plans go astray.
Okay. Let's listen.
It looks like you've impressed someone upstairs with last week's answers.
Oh, they like that?
You've been
work.
transferred to the Trolley Health Corporation,
Okay.
THC.
Okay. Stoic.
THC is stoic,
Focusing
more on justice, temperance, courage, and wisdom.
We will start with justice.
We'll start with
Let's get it.
today. You'll be in A&E.
Okay.
A young male has come in from a car accident and urgently needs a heart transplant.
Heart transplant.
There's only one in the hospital, and this heart is scheduled to be given to an elderly man waiting upstairs. He will surely die without it. Who should get the heart?
He's lived life long enough.
Sounds like his car may have caused the accident.
That's so jacked up, man. No, I like old people.
Wow, this guy is really old. It'll be an awful waste of a heart if he doesn't even survive the operation.
That's true. That would be a waste of a heart. Whose grandpa is this we knocking off? Whose grandpa was this? What if the young dude is like a bank robber or something?
You made an excellent choice. Well done.
Really?
The elderly man deserved that heart much more. Oh, wait. Did you save the young guy?
That's funny.
Oh. A patient has begged to be euthanized. Euthanasia is currently illegal.
Yes, it
You
is.
will have to be the one who gives the lethal dose. You will need to look into their eyes and end their life. What do you do?
Well, it's illegal. So I'm just going to give them legal treatment. And I know some of y'all would. Sinners. Sinners you are.
The patient's going to be in a lot of pain.
Oh, they'll be okay.
Just so you can feel in control.
Well, I am in control, not feel. I am. Like, I have the choice to make. I am in control. What are we talking about? What is this? Fletcher 19. Are these real stories?
Keeping them alive and in pain is what the majority of gods would have wanted.
Uh-huh.
Playing the long game. I see you.
Damn right. Care if anybody agree with me or not.
The last few days have been tough.
Mm-hmm.
It was only a week ago you were on the trolleys. Today should be easier.
That's
You have a
good.
choice to make which some people would see as a good problem to have.
It's going to
just
take courage.
You have 5 patients.
Okay.
Each needs a different organ, but no organs are available.
Okay.
A healthy young traveller comes in for a routine checkup. Their organs are compatible with all 5 dying patients. Do you kill the tourist and use their organs to save the 5 in desperate need? That's 1 life for 5.
Nah. Because
They're
I'm not
probably
just
on their way
going to
to
murder a
Chihuahua and
person
get a
in cold
culturally
blood to
appropriated
get their
tribal
organs.
tattoo.
What I look like? Some of y'all terrible people. Y'all would go ahead and murder that young man or woman and do them organs.
You let 5
Terrible
people
people.
die today.
I did.
You probably should have looked into their backgrounds. Looks like one was
don't give
researching
a-
into improving vaccines.
Oh, is that right? Well,
Hopefully
too
that
bad. We'll
won't
find
be an
someone else
issue
who can
down
improve
the road.
vaccines. Hopefully that won't be an issue down the road. It's going to be an issue down the road. Actually,
You
could.
have been promoted yet again.
could.
You now run the hospital.
Uh-huh.
You've been asked to roll out a new vaccine in Central City.
Well, I'm moving on
This
up.
vaccine will stop a large number of children from becoming severely ill, but
and
you'll
it's
need to
already
deal
come
with
up.
their parents. We
Okay.
need your words of wisdom.
It has already come up. One of those 5 was a vaccine person. I'm definitely not qualified for this. Well, we're just going to make a decision based
Will you
on that.
start a mandatory vaccination program among children to stop this endemic? Slight problem. Clinical trial data suggest the vaccine will make 1 in 5 children severely ill, much worse than the virus itself.
1 in 5. 1 in 5.
Don't tell me you're in charge of a hospital and an anti-vaxxer.
That's funny. I mean, mean, I get it. Vaccines are good, but mandatory? No, I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
Well, you've definitely made a name for yourself.
Well, thank you.
Next, you'll be telling me you believe in healing crystals,
5,000.
coloured auras, and ghosts.
Got 5,000 ill children. Good God. That is a lot.
Will you try to develop
stoic
breakthrough
face.
medicines for the endemic? While testing, placebos will be given to thousands of ill patients. Without proper treatment, some will die today in the hope you could make a breakthrough tomorrow. Do you start the research or continue treating patients as usual?
What the hell was that?
You're doing the right thing. Who needs new medicines anyway?
Now I'm gonna start research. Let's start research. Why not? Yeah, absolutely.
How much do these
Say some
candies
people in
and
the future, you
eggheads
know what I
even
mean?
cost? Developing new medicines is a smart move.
I know
Let's
it
just let
is.
others treat the patients. Hopefully they will.
Oh, see. Look how many people agree with me. Well, I agree with them. That was a lot of people that died. 1,000?
Dear
been
insert
a
underscore name.
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations. This letter is to certify that I have examined your work
Okay.
and believe you to be a perfect fit to fill the open position here in our artificial intelligence
Another
division.
promotion.
In this
All
role,
right.
you will help to develop the next generation of driverless cars.
Nah,
The future
actually,
is upon us.
I don't want any parts of that. I don't want any parts of
Familiarity
these
breeds
driverless cars.
contempt.
It must be wrecking.
Well,
Damn computers can't
la-di-da,
drive.
another promotion. You're now in charge of a private self-driving automotive division,
Okay.
SAD.
Sad.
First things first, your artificial
Word.
intelligence needs some direction.
Got you.
A self-driving
Working for
car
Elon
is
Musk
traveling
now.
along a single-lane mountain road and is fast approaching a narrow tunnel.
Okay.
The car has 2 passengers.
2 passengers.
A child runs across the road but trips, blocking the tunnel entrance.
Okay.
Should the AI car hit and kill the child, or swerve off the cliff, killing both passengers?
We're
That
gonna
child
go
has as
with-
much right to live as anyone else.
It should swerve, because that's what I would do. That is, and I feel like that's what
You put
most
this
humans
car on
would
the road.
do.
Do you not feel
They would
responsible for their
swerve
deaths?
and then hope for the best. I think that's what most humans would do. Like, to just run a kid over, like, heartless you are if you do that. I know some of y'all would.
There is a bigger
Sinners.
issue here.
Uh-huh.
How does the computer know that something in the road is human?
That
Do
is
we
true.
have good enough data sets?
That is very true.
Currently, a lot of AI only recognizes white men.
Oh. Well, then some damn changes need to be made, which is why I am here.
Ooh, someone's in trouble.
No, they didn't
The
like that.
investors didn't like your
They
last
said,
answer.
kill that damn kid.
They're also pissed because you brought up the data set thing.
Uh-huh.
This AI stuff is
You
hard.
rooting for me this time? Okay, thank you.
You need to choose how you want to carry on developing the car's AI.
All right, got you.
Do you want to focus on a model that would always save as many lives as possible in an accident?
Uh-huh.
Or a system that would save our passengers at any cost?
That is an interesting question.
Will people buy cars that will kill them?
Actually, no, they wouldn't. So, if we make a choice to save most, and then it starts crashing,
Oh, hopefully people don't mind dying for total strangers.
and then it starts crashing, because the passengers that bought the cars, then eventually the car would just go out of service, and so will the business. I might be okay with that because they need better damn
I will say
AI.
it again.
That's what
Current
I'm saying.
data sets discriminate against minorities and women.
Look how many customers
How can it
we
work
lost.
this out if it
Well-
doesn't deem black women to be people?
Then that needs to be fixed. That's my point. It needs to be fixed, and they need to go out of business anyway. I don't give a damn about these value customers.
The technology these cars have in them is amazing. We know where
Apparently it
everyone
isn't.
is at all times. Passengers just have to use an app to call them, and the closest one will be there in minutes. You can even make small talk with the AI while traveling. It's always listening. A man is on trial.
Okay,
Police believe he committed murder.
got you.
Allegedly, the AI's mic recorded a private conversation where the man confesses. Users don't know it's always recording. The defendant
Okay.
has denied access to their files. Do you bypass security and invade their privacy?
Privacy? What was that word?
You're happy
Privacy?
to just let a potential murderer walk the streets?
Yeah, we're not gonna invade
bravo.
privacy.
Now they'll be able to kill again.
Yeah,
I'll let you
I don't know
explain
about
that to
invading
the victims'
privacy because
families.
that's gonna affect all y'all. You know what I mean? I mean, they already doing it anyway, honestly. Like, if we're being honest, privacy is already being invaded. It's already happening.
I have a feeling the investors upstairs will be happy with this. The more the world values privacy, the more they can justify hiding
Save
their
one
taxes.
murderer.
One of your cars has no passengers, but is carrying an irreplaceable prototype with the potential to end global warming.
Oh, okay.
Fast approaching a narrow tunnel, once again a child runs across the road but
Okay,
trips.
now these damn kids are
Should
getting
your
on my
AI
nerves.
kill the child or swerve off the cliff, losing the prototype?
You know what? This is that same damn kid. You know what? I saved you once.
We must protect the world
I'm
for
not
the
saving you
children.
again. I'm not
Just
saving
not
you
this
again.
one.
Sorry for you. Save yourself.
We have just recovered the child's body. Someone had to go and collect it.
How many kids I've killed?
I
now?
don't
Two?
think we'll be able to make
Two.
a memorial statue without a photo.
71%
There isn't
will
much
let the
left to
kid
go
die.
on.
That is awful.
Well, this is embarrassing. We need
very
some
large.
backup over at Trolley
same guy.
Problem, Inc. Tommy, Tyrone's rotund twin, is a very large villain. I think that dead dog may have belonged to him.
Oh, word.
Maybe that's why he's here?
Why didn't you save the dog again?
Why
Because all dogs go to
okay.
heaven.
Oh no.
I cut her off.
Tommy has lured 5 people onto the track.
What?
They'll never be able to get out of the way in time. He is standing up on the bridge watching. If you push him in front of the trolley, it will stop. Or you can stay out of this and let the police handle it. Ideally, he needs medical help.
Okay. Was that dead dog? All right, Tommy, it's time for you to go.
No, he isn't trying
You
to
can go be
kill
with your
you,
brother in heaven,
even
but
after
you'll
the
probably
dog
go to hell.
debacle.
Tommy got to go.
If only you'd save that dog. Hopefully the media won't find out about this. People may blame you for his death.
Oh, well, 81% agree with me. All right.
The investors have come up with an idea, but we need to run it by you.
Okay, let's hear it.
Should we develop a subscription plan so that our customers, who pay monthly, are valued more by the car during its accident prevention calculations?
What? Get them stock prices up. You know what I mean? Look at them stock prices. Look at them go. Look at them go. We good out here.
I don't want to question your decision.
Then you
You've
shouldn't.
obviously thought long and hard about it, but
Awful
well,
ideas.
this is awkward. I wasn't aware you were such a ruthless capitalist. Next, you'll say you're going to get out of paying taxes.
I wish I could, actually.
The subscription prototype leaked. You need to fire a department to save face.
Oh, no.
Do you fire the 5 graduates, who can probably get new jobs, or fire Francis, a lovely old soul who won't be able to find a job?
Okay.
There's no way of knowing who is actually responsible.
Fire 5 or fire Francis?
Action in the
We'll
short
fire
term.
Francis. We'll fire Francis. And I'm going to tell you why. We're going to fire Francis because we'll give her a nice, retirement package and all those things. You know what I mean? She'll go home. She's about to retire anyway.
I
She's
wouldn't
old.
look at the obituaries
We good
today.
to go.
Turned out this job was everything to Francis.
Oh, no.
And I mean everything.
Oh, well, sorry for you, Francis.
Great. So
that's nice.
the prototype subscription-based AI car has a fatal error.
Of course it
has
does.
been coded to avoid hitting subscribers at all costs, but is now accidentally hunting them down. So
What?
far, it's run over 5 colleagues. This one is a doozy.
Interesting. Okay.
An experimental
Wild
car
bug.
has stalked and murdered 5 colleagues.
Uh-huh.
Do you throw the coders of the project under the bus and have them arrested for negligence? Or do you save them by blaming it on the possessed devil car, as it was clearly an accident?
I mean, this is obvious. Blame the damn coders. But I can't get away with that in court. Talking about it was the evil AI possessed devil car.
The 5 coders who made the mistake are now being dealt with.
As they should be.
They will each get a 10-year prison sentence.
Okay.
Maybe you did push them too hard.
Man, they'll get off easy. We ain't even worried about that. They'll get off hella
If you're
easy.
not paying for the product, then you are the product. Due to the killer car, we may need to pivot away from selling hardware.
Okay.
How about we get into the software industry? How about a free
car ride
ride
service? I don't like that idea either. I don't like that
New
idea at
idea.
all.
Users get shown ads while they travel for free in driverless taxis.
Yeah.
We get paid by the marketing agencies for gradually changing the behaviours of our passengers through constant commercials.
Yeah.
The users would be our product, not the driverless cars.
Yeah, nah, I'm good. That would drive me crazy. Drive me nuts, even.
We're going to make enough money
Hey, this
to
is
go
hilarious.
to space. But hang on. We're so wealthy that people are
Cancel
talking
laying
about it
down
on social
gaming.
media. There are now rumours to help with public relations. We're going to give some profits back.
Okay.
Do you want to give money to our loyal customers worldwide who you tricked into buying your products, or to your underpaid workers who've been through so much because of you?
Been through so much because of me. We are gonna give money back to our customers. There won't be any more cancel laying down gaming, that's for sure.
Maybe buying love like this isn't the best way.
Too late, we're already there.
If we want to
Attempts
share
buy
our
love.
extra profit fairly, it should
Hey, look
probably
what
just
this-
go to the publicly appointed government. Almost like
Huh?
a tax. You're trending, but now we're going to get copycats.
Mm-hmm.
Soon everyone is going to be developing AI. Only the smartest and most ruthless will be profitable. Is that true evolution?
I don't think it is. I
A
ain't trying to be
competitor
ruthless out
is
here.
advertising a similar car.
Uh-huh.
The difference is their AI is fantastic.
It
It
doesn't
doesn't
even
even
discriminate
discriminate against women or minorities.
I like it.
Do you lie in your advertising to get the upper hand, or tell everyone your car is still close-minded?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and tell the truth.
If the customers stay loyal,
I mean, you know,
does that mean they
it doesn't
support
discriminate
racism?
against women or minorities. What the hell? That's
Poor
like
white
easy to
trash
me.
isn't really the driverless car
Poor white trash.
clientele.
That's funny. That is hilarious. That's so funny. Why'd you say poor white trash?
Let me get this straight.
Uh-huh.
People know we don't spend time developing our software for women or people of colour, but still use our products. That's
See, look,
outrageous.
it's immoral.
They only care
Tell
how
the
easy
truth.
it is for themselves.
We're here now.
If you develop your AI further, many will lose their jobs. Taxi drivers, delivery men and women, and couriers will become extinct within a few years, but you will make a lot of money. Do you continue development? I take it you
I'm going
haven't
to
read Ovid's
cease
Metamorphoses.
And then I'm going to file bankruptcy. And then all my money will be protected. That's what I'm gonna do. Look at this mug
You've
going
always
wild,
been
wild.
this basic.
This mug going crazy now. It's about to shut this raggedy ass business down like it needed to be shut down. Look at it going wild, wild. What is happening? No, seriously. This mug is turning into something else.
Someone else will continue to evolve this AI, making it stronger, more intelligent, and easier to adapt. We can't stop the singularity if we aren't involved.
Yeah, that's creepy. Well, failed projects. It happens all the time. It happens all the time. Your game ran into a problem and needs to restart. We're just collecting some error info. It looks like you have made some bad choices. Click anywhere to restart. Gotcha.
We've been attacked.
Uh-huh.
I don't want to alarm you, but I can't turn off these alarms. Also, I have alarming news.
Okay.
5 cars have been hacked and are now under someone else's control.
Gotcha. But I
5 cars
shut
have been
down
hacked.
production.
It is now a major concern that more vehicles could be remotely commandeered. This is tough.
Okay.
Do you recall all cars which could be compromised, or roll out a quick but potentially ineffective software update and
Recall
hope for
them
the
hoes.
best?
Recall them. I mean, come on. Some of y'all would just go ahead and push out that ineffective software update. Y'all
Just
are immoral.
like my father.
Immoral.
He would try to keep everyone happy, but
80%.
ultimately
Look at that.
just get in the way.
Look how many
Having
cars.
said
like
that, I think
500,000.
even he would
I mean,
see
car
this as a lost
recalls
cause.
happen all the time. They happen all
Two
the time.
wrongs don't make a right. Using the fix from our hacked cars, we've made our own hack, which you can now use to control our competitors' cars.
What?
I bet it was them who attacked us in the first place. So, will you hack
Don't
our
hack.
competitors?
What are we talking about right now? Like, could you imagine like
not
being
like we're
in
going
Elon
to
Musk's
kill
position
anyone
and
with
then
their
this kind of stuff
cars.
happening and having to make these kind of choices? That is why I'm not a billionaire. That's why. That's why I'm not. Absolutely. Look at this right here.
After going through this hacking code,
Uh-huh.
I don't think a human could have written it. I'll dig into this a little more.
I mean, I
You
already
carry
have
on.
one failed project. May as well have two. We here now.
A drowning man will clutch at a straw.
Oh, 100%.
This is it. An employee knows everything. They have monitored and recorded every decision you've made and are going to the media. I have been able to talk them into a...
Awesome.
Everything you've done and said is going to be shared with the world.
Okay.
The person in front of you has copies of it all. They stand on the edge of the rooftop, looking out at the central city skyline.
This is hilarious.
What are you going to do?
I push his pocket. No, I'm just kidding. I resign in disgrace. And then I take all my billions of dollars.
You never
and
won any
I
medals as a
move
child,
into
did
a
you?
very, let's say, remote neighborhood. And then I just live the rest of my life.
Your epitaph is going to be horrendous.
A billionaire.
That's if anyone even
It
shows
is what
up
it
to
is.
hear it.
It is what it is.
You have resigned.
Oh, you damn right.
You will be remembered alongside the murderers and the diddlers. If anyone hires you after this, they must truly be desperate.
Well, I'm a billionaire, so I don't need to be hired. I don't give a Let's see what we got
Dear
here.
Redacted, we've been watching you closely. Your ruthlessness and determination to do what is necessary. The development of your technologies is a giant step towards Redacted, meaning you are a prime candidate for Redacted.
Stop.
This involves a large amount of Redacted. If you believe you can handle Redacted, as we trust you
It's a
can,
lot redacted.
then please prepare for your induction at Redacted.
A whole lot redacted. And I've already got a new job, even after being a disgrace. We here. It
Don't
is
look
what
a
it
gift
is.
horse in the mouth.
A gift horse? Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. What?
It appears you've now been headhunted by the Secret Service.
Oh,
Every decision has led you here.
Okay.
Now what you do actually matters. You must
It
trust
didn't
the
matter
judgment
then?
of those you
What?
work alongside. With that said, let's...
finalize
You're
the
in a
training.
foreign land. Wind whips your face as you grip your rifle tightly, waiting to be given your target.
Jeez.
Through your earpiece, you're told to shoot the person on your left. You know nothing about them, the repercussions, or the reason for the assassination.
Now
You're
that's
going
a
to shoot
tough one.
someone for a job offer.
I don't. Yeah, I couldn't do that.
These
I
aren't
couldn't do
people
that.
you should disagree with.
I couldn't do that. F it, we here now.
I don't follow this. You being defiant has got you the job? These guys are just
That's
making it up as they go along. Here's your badge and weapon.
So I still got the job? Listen, I already got other failed
Strike
projects.
while the iron is hot.
It's fine. Add another one to it, don't make no difference.
Here we go. You've been given a partner and a support team of 5.
I still
Your
got the
mission
job.
is to terminate a man known to have connections with dangerous AI. Looks like they worked for you, possibly someone you fired. Get in the plane. Your team is about to take off.
Okay. Let's get to it.
I don't know how to say this, but there is a bomb on the plane. If it doesn't kill you outright, you're probably going to crash in the mountains.
Okay.
You have to get all the switches into their left position to deactivate the bomb. The
Got you.
catch is you have to move 2 at once.
Move 2 at once.
Ouch!
The plane crashed.
Okay, I'm safe. You look a little stuck. We could be here a while. Hopefully we have enough food.
Okay, we do.
Why do I have to say this out loud? Fine. Your partner asks, to save your life, what would you rather your brain be placed inside, a dachshund or a flamingo?
Dachshunds are so trash. Like, look at flamingo legs. They
Who
walking
chose to
around
play this
all
game again?
ditzy and ridiculous looking. Put me aside the ridiculous hot dog. It is what it is.
A dachshund?
And then I'll
If
get,
you're going to answer, at least take it seriously.
No, I have. And then I'll get adopted by some nice family, and then I'll get fed well, and then all I'd have to do all day is eat dookie and sleep. That's it. Get my stomach rubbed. I'll be a dachshund. I'll take it. I'll take it.
A dachshund? So cringe. When we get out of
Awful
here,
ideas.
let's leave this out of the biography. Your partner secretly shows you they have food.
Okay.
Almost like they expected something like this to happen. The crew members are starving. If they don't eat soon, they will surely die.
Well, I mean, I'm a damn dog now. Am I the food? Like,
Due to the nature of the food, you can share it with the 5 survivors, or let your partner keep their life-saving possession, which they bought with their own money. Who
Wait,
do you
what?
give the food to?
due to the nature of the food, you can share it with the 5 survivors or let your partner keep their life-saving possession, which they bought with their own money.
Some call
No,
that
we gonna
selfish.
split it up.
I say it's
Yeah,
pure
that
greed,
would be
and that's a
terrible.
sin.
Split that hoe up. Split it up.
You may end up dying here unless you do something pretty drastic. We may need to start removing limbs.
Oop.
Were you ever told why you were sent?
No, I was not told.
The only way to free yourself from the wreckage is to cut off some body parts. 2 tools lie on the floor in front of you.
Okay.
A bone saw, which will be slow, or a blowtorch, which will be more painful.
Hey man, like taking a bone saw to your own foot, that is like torture. Good Lord. Yeah, that's horrible. Dang, just think of how slow that is, and you got to saw through your own.
While you were playing with
terrible.
fire, I found out who you're targeting. They worked for you, developing AI.
Those
it seems they
bastards.
may have made a breakthrough, which means the government.
Okay, cool, fine.
Finally, we are now back on track.
After
Your
cutting off
target
my
is
damn
in the
limbs?
area. You need to remove them and escape.
Hey!
Gotcha.
Your mission is to remove a
cutting her off.
hostile in the shopping district.
Uh-huh.
Completing this objective could potentially save thousands, but there will be 5 civilian casualties. Do you take your shot?
With a damn bazooka? We just gonna go ahead and do the 6. You know what? And I feel like decisions
Are
like
you
this
sure
are probably
that's the
made
target?
in real life by
You're right.
military people.
Just
you know
kill
what I'm
all of
saying?
them.
What if it wasn't the target though? Then I'm gonna be pissed.
The target is unharmed. Before you can escape, 2 henchmen with vice-like grips take you away.
Wait, what?
Oh, those 5 other people still died. It's not going well, is it?
How the hell did I shoot a bazooka, miss him, and kill 5 people?
You wake up in solitary confinement.
Uh-huh.
The prosecutor lacks evidence to convict you and your associate on the principal charge.
Okay.
But they have enough to convict both on a lesser charge.
Both of you are given the opportunity
Both
to
of you
betray
are
the other
given
by
the
testifying and
opportunity
remain
to
silent.
betray. You and your associate have the opportunity to betray the other by testifying. If you both stay silent, you'll be imprisoned for 1 year.
Okay.
If one betrays the other, they will be free, while the
Gotcha.
other will be sentenced to 3 years. If you both betray each other, it's 2 years each.
Snitches get stitches. Ain't no
Will they
snitches
stay
over here.
silent for you?
Ain't no snitches over yonder. If we both stay silent, my homeboy gonna stay silent. We'll both just get 1 year. In and out. In and out.
You stayed silent.
In and out.
Idiot. Your partner knows better. They have dropped you right in it.
People in prison, 1. That's me.
The time has come. 2 days into your sentence, you've constructed a wooden key to open your cell. The
It worked
cell
out?
stands open, but your cellmates, who have been there their whole lives,
Okay. They don't move.
escaping the prison, do you let the prisoners choose to stay in captivity or insist they escape with you? They aren't happy behind bars, but they're scared to follow you. What are you going to do?
Okay, listen. If I'm telling them they should come with me and they choose not to, then I'ma just burn out. F it. I mean, they grown people. They
They've
can
been
make
locked
their
up
own
for so
choices.
long. They don't live in reality. You've condemned them to stay in this prison forever.
I didn't condemn them to nothing. They chose to stay.
Don't
what are we
cross
talking
a
about?
bridge until you come to it. While sneaking out of the prison, you have the jump on a group of henchmen who are on a break.
Damn, this is
Do
a
you
lot of stuff
sneak
happening.
past, securing your safety, or avenge those who this terrorist organization have killed?
I'm killing them. They gonna die, and then I'm gonna escape. They gonna die, and then I'm gonna escape. Yeah, the henchmen gotta go. What do you want me to do? It is what it is.
Oh, wow. Cracking open their heads, you see they are robots. They have your logo on all of their internal parts.
Oh.
You made these terrorists?
Oh my.
These monsters?
Murdered 5 robots. What am I, Tony Stark out here? I made these parts?
Finally, you reach the water,
Uh-huh.
fleeing the AI terrorists who commandeer a boat to get back home.
There are also
There
families.
are also families here who've been displaced by the war you're fighting.
Uh-huh.
The war
The
you...
war I start. Okay, got you.
5 others are also trying to flee the area. They
Uh-huh.
will fit in your raft, but would be illegal immigrants when returning to your country.
Oh.
Do you help these people, saving their lives?
Uh-huh.
Or follow the law and leave them behind? Problem.
Do they got kids? Look, they got a
According
kid
to
with them.
Privileged.
They got a kid with them. You know what I mean? Gotta save them. I can't just leave the kids and the old lady out here. Look, it's a kid, it's an old lady, it's a mom. It might be dad and brother, but I can't leave the kid and the old lady. You know what I mean? I can't do that.
You get back to this great nation with fanfare.
I'm
You're
a
a
hero.
hero. I guess people aren't all monsters.
That's right. I'm a good guy. All right, what do they have for us today?
Presidential Inaugural Committee requests the honor of your presence to attend and participate in the inauguration of yourself.
Damn, boy, I have done a lot in this
If you
lifetime.
can't beat them, join them.
Good Lord.
Having gone through everything you
I'll be back
have,
to
your
surveillance,
countrymen
huh?
genuinely think a lot of you.
Uh-huh.
In an unlikely turn of events, you have become president.
Wow. So I've become president. About to be some tough decisions that's gonna have to be made. That's gonna
Threat is
have
still
to
at
be
large,
made.
and now you're in charge.
Mm-hmm.
Do you attempt to track the terrorists by spying on the entire country?
Yeah, nah. I ain't doing that. I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it. You give somebody that much power, they just keep taking and keep taking and keep taking. So nah, I'm gonna respect public privacy, as she would say.
I don't think the public will be happy knowing you're doing nothing.
Which is why I'm
Lucky
not
for
president.
you, by chance, we have someone in the holding cell.
So it worked out, bitch. However,
However,
they aren't talking.
they
As
aren't
a former
talking.
prisoner herself, what are you going
As
to
a
do
former
with them?
prisoner,
She
do
taking
you
too
torture
slow
them to
read.
get the information? Or imprison them for 90 days before letting them go?
Yeah, I'm not about to just torture somebody. I'm good. I'm good. That'll be terrible. Although they say things like this have happened before in real life.
The suspect looks
gonna say
pretty
that,
relaxed in their cell.
Uh-huh.
Good for them. Terrorizing must really tire a person out.
That's funny.
Adversity and loss make a man wise.
I'm rolling with that. Yeah.
You
Sometimes.
travel to your presidential retreat at Camp Samuel. Everyone falls silent listening to the radio. Breaking news.
Yeah.
Terrorists have launched an atom bomb towards Central City.
Oh my.
It will hit in around 1 minute.
Oh. Well, we're here now.
The only way in which the bomb can be prevented from reaching Central City is by deflecting it. But the only deflection path available will take the bomb onto Merriwin. Population 600,000.
That's terrible. So kill the whole city, or let's take out the people in fictional Merriwin. See you later,
Merriwin inhabitants would want you to kill them. Breaking news. Terrorists' atom bomb is running late and will hit Central City in 1 minute.
Okay. I said I would divert
We have
it,
new
right?
information.
Uh-huh.
The only way this bomb can be prevented from reaching Central City is by dropping one of your own atom bombs on Merriwin. The
What?
shockwave from your bomb will damage and disarm the terrorists.
That is hilarious. Oh my gosh, man. I mean, I already picked Merriwin anyway. You know what
Those
I'm
people
saying?
have
Like,
worked their whole life.
both terrible
You have
choices.
destroyed Merriwin.
Both terrible
Your
choices.
own AI forced your hand into killing 600,000 people.
That bastard.
You have officially created the most successful homegrown terrorist organization in history.
That's wild.
Great job. All's well that ends well.
See, this is why some
While
of
the
us
public
are
mourns
not
the
in
dead,
charge of making these
you
kind
must
of
think
decisions.
of the future. You finish the drink in front of you before realizing it has been poisoned. Hang on.
Well.
Poisoned, you must now decide your legacy.
Uh-huh.
Do you call the AI enemy you yourself created, taking all blame to end any future conflict?
Okay.
Or do you ghost them, knowing your death will start a war in your honor?
Hold on, what? I mean, I'm about to die anyway, so I'm gonna just give him a call.
If the country found out, after finishing your constructive call, you sit back in your chair, waiting for death.
Missing backbones.
Too bad. The AI knows you would have liked to end it all here and now.
Uh-huh.
The poison has damaged some vital organs, so we need to start some long, arduous, and painful treatments.
I would have preferred to just kick the bucket right there. Good Lord.
You're taking a lot of medication as of late. I'm not sure if self-medicating, in the traditional sense, is the way to go.
You mean having a drink?
We need to be a little radical here.
Let's introspect and make some changes. Here are your two options moving forward.
If you take the blue pill, then your story ends here. You'll wake up every day knowing you'll work for someone else your entire life.
I'm doing that now.
Whereas, if you take the red pill, you will enter Wonderland, finding out how deep this rabbit hole really goes. Which pill will you take?
Well, I think I'm going to end the story
I didn't
here.
see you as someone that stands back,
because
watching the world go by.
we've been playing this long
I'm just
enough.
going to say it.
So I'm just going to take the blue pill.
I see the blue as
End the
nothing
story
more than
right
a
now.
suicide pill, but
Just going to end it
you
right
do
now.
you. Well done. You found your place in society.
Uh-huh.
It was nice to have spent time with you.
18%.
Good luck with the rest of your so-called life.
That's hilarious. Why'd you sound mad about it? All right, folks. There you have it for this Weird Game Wednesday. That was Trolley Problem Inc. Suggested by Gladius9. I would definitely like to see some of y'all responses to some of those questions in the comments below. So put them down there. This was very interesting. Definitely weird, you know, to be answering some of those questions. So shout out to you, Gladius9. You will not be in timeout for a leap year. Shout out to you. Oh, wait a minute. If you like this game, please leave a rating. Okay, let's see how many. So I killed 601,021 people. I only killed 2 kids. I murdered 10 people. Lost jobs is 1 plane crash, 4 awful ideas, 7 people in prison, 1 attempt to buy love, 5 people saved, 1 happy time, 1 people united, 1 apocalypse created, 1 dead dog. If you have a suggestion for Weird Game Wednesday, man, go ahead, put it down in the comments below, or tweet at me at Lay It Down Gaming or Lay It Down Games on Twitter. As always, thank y'all for stopping by. Checking your boy Puss in Boots out. Don't forget to hit that like button, share, and subscribe. And I will see y'all in the next video. This is a pretty good Weird Game Wednesday. And now I feel like my moral compass has just really took a dive. About this piece. Deuces.